Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. How's everybody's day going? How's everybody's week going so far? How are you all doing today? Shout out to everybody in the chat. We have a pregame today. It is game 2 of the series between the New York Yankees and Detroit Tigers. Fortunately, the Yankees lost the opener yesterday, so wasn't a great game for them, but we must move on and focus on game 2. It's Carlos Carrasco versus Tarek Skubal. Let's see what happens in today's game. We'll go over predictions and all that fun stuff. You know how we do it on the pre-games. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, I did put a poll out there, so make sure you all go vote in that poll. I want to see what everybody votes for, what you all are thinking. But let's vote in that poll. But let's say what's up to the chat here real quick. So we got John the Beagle Dad. What's up? Ken is in the building. What's up, Ken? How's it going? We got Jonathan in the building. We got Jacob in the building. Referee's in the building. What's up, referee? How's it going? And then we got Jacob Petruzzi in the building. What's up, man? You're at the gym, my man. All right, he's working on that summer body. I see you, bro. What's up? We got the other Jacob. We got Frederick in the building. So we got both Petruzzi and Frederick. What's up, man? What is going on? SGA's in the building. What's up, SGA? And shout out to referee for the $4.99 super chat. You are the man, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So now anytime there's like a gifted membership or a super chat, you know, I got to give a round of applause. I mean, it's only right. Everybody hear that? Shout out to referee 583. He says, thanks for making the game interactive to us fans. Love this channel. And if you are the man, bro. No, thank you for supporting me as always. And shout out to everybody for the support. So thank you so much there, referee. We got Dev Finch in the building. Oh, cold Italian pizza. How you doing? What's going on? Jose Sanchez. Miami in the house. Let's go, man. I love Miami. Miami's a fun place. I've been there twice. That is a fun city, bro. Love the beach there. It's very lively. I'm due for a trip. I need some sunshine right now. But what's up, bro? How's it going? We got Lou in the building. We got Carlton Gardner. He's watching from the Bahamas. That's what's up, man. So we got Miami, we got the Bahamas, we got fans from all over, man. I dig it. Love to be in the Bahamas right now. What's the weather like over there, bro? So, what are you saying here, Jacob? He's saying, I hope your Guardians beat the White Sox this week before the Royals. They should, but you never know how these games are going to go. And it seems like going to Guardians and Pittsburgh in a couple of weeks. Oh, nice. Okay, so you're going to be at PNC Park? That's cool, man. You'll have to let us know what that's like, because I mean, PNC Park just looks like a fantastic stadium. It looks like an amazing stadium. I really want to go there, man. I really want to go there. So one day, yeah. You're at work at Newark Airport in Jersey. Oh, poor referee. Nice and sunny. Yeah, it's kind of what I expected, man. For the Bahamas, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. All the 911 calls, geez, bro. But yeah. So like I mentioned at the beginning of the show, the Yankees just didn't have a great game yesterday. It just wasn't their day. Nothing worked out for them. The bats were awfully quiet yesterday. Carlos Rodon, despite giving up those 5 runs, as I was calling that game, there was that mistake call made by the home plate umpire where it should have been a strikeout, but then he called ball 4, and then it led to a 3-run shot. The inning should have ended, but it led to a 3-run shot. I mean, it looks like I'm making excuses, but I think we all watched the same game, and then. The Yankees were down 3-1. They had an opportunity, and then unfortunately, Oswaldo Cabrera made an error at third base, and the Guardians took advantage of that error. They took advantage. They seized the opportunity and scored 2 more runs. right? And it made it a 5-1 game. Ultimately the Yankees ended up losing 6-2. Again, I know Rodon had a little bit of a rough outing, but a couple of things were out of his control. I do think, but he still pitched a good game. I mean, he still had a pretty decent outing, all things considered. I mean, his strikeouts, I believe he had about 7 or 8 strikeouts. He walked 3 batters. Still managed to, pitch 6 innings. So, for the most part, he had a good outing. And that's the thing with Carlos Rodon, right? I mean, the way his games go, it's like this. It's like he may start out struggling and then he turns it around, right? We saw that in the Diamondbacks game where the first two innings he kind of got knocked around, but then after the second inning, he didn't give up any runs after that. The bats had no answer, right? So and sometimes when Rodon starts out great, like sometimes then he'll struggle later in the game. But here we are, though, folks. I mean, that was yesterday, but we focused on today. It's going to be Carlos Carrasco versus Tarek Skubal. Tarek Skubal is 0-2 with a 5.91 ERA. He is, he's struggling a little bit, but just because he's struggling right now, I am not going to be sleeping on him. All right, Yankees need to be prepared. They need to be ready. We'll pull up the lineup here momentarily, and we'll go over the lineup. We'll talk about, how we feel about this lineup, and let's see what happens. And let's get to some of the comments here. So Cold Italian Pizza saying he's trying not to be negative. He doesn't have a good vibe with Carrasco. I understand, man. I get it, I understand. But let's see how Carrasco does. I mean, his first outing as a starter, he looked really good. And I don't think a lot of fans expected that from him, but he looked pretty decent. So let's hope he has another good outing. If he could get 5 innings, I'd be satisfied with that. Let's see. And as I'm looking at the poll here, 11 of you have voted, so it looks like how many innings? Most of you are saying 1 to 3 innings. So it's going to be a very short outing, is what you all are predicting. And I get it. I understand. Let's see. Referee says, what is up with right-handed pitcher Adam Ottavino, DFA this morning? Yeah, guy, he comes and goes. Well, I feel like they had signed him back on Sunday night because, they needed a fresh arm for the Detroit series, because the Yankees bullpen right now, it's still incomplete. They still have guys on the IL. So, hopefully some of these guys that come back slowly but surely, and that way we'll see a more official bullpen, right? Right now, the bullpen, as of right now, they're able to hold their own. I mean, you got to give kudos to them. And Ottavino, yeah, he got DFA'd once again this morning, but I feel like that was inevitable. Ian Hamilton is back, so he has been activated. He is back with the Yankees. He's on the roster. So we should probably see him make an appearance today. If you remember, he was fighting an illness. So looks like he's back. And then speaking of pitching, let's hope we see Clark Schmidt back here. He should be back, I think, next week. The Yankees do, they need a little bit of help in that rotation. So and when Clark Schmidt pitched in that spring training game, in that outing, he had, again, 52 pitches, 37 of those were strikes. He's pitched a little over 3 innings. He had 7 strikeouts, 1 walk, so he looked good. So let's see what he does in his major season debut as a starter. So let's see what happens. All right. Cool. All right, Jacob. Yeah, let us know, dude. Let us know. I might. I don't know what day of the week that is, but I might be. I'm sure I'll be live streaming myself, so I'll see if I could tune in. But either way, let's look at the Yankees lineup. Let's talk. Let's take a look at the lineup here. What do we got? I'll zoom in. Let me zoom in, and I'll make this full screen for everybody to see. And I actually got the Tigers lineup too. I actually wrote it down. Just because you want to know what the lineup for the opposing team is. But this is your starting lineup. Okay. Sorry, screen is like messing up. And we got my boy Ace in the building. Shout out to the Ace Avenue. I know he's going to be going live for the play-by-play, so shout out to you, Ace. Make sure you guys subscribe to my guy Ace, man. He does a really good job. You guys all know who he is. Most of you should know who he is. And if you're not subscribed to him, make sure you all do subscribe to him. Does a really, really good job on his channel. And if you're a movie buff like he is, he does movie reviews. He does TV show reviews. So if you're into TV shows, movies, he does it all. So Ace is the man. So shout out to my guy Ace. Ace, feel free to drop the link. And let's represent, bro. All right. Anyway, let's go over the lineup here. Come on, Ace. Come on, Ace. You got to give yourself credit here, bro. I'm showing love to you here. Come on. But lineup here for the New York Yankees: Paul Goldschmidt leading off. He'll be playing first base. Ben Rice will be batting second. He'll be DHing in today's game. Aaron Judge is batting third. He'll be playing right field. Jazz Chisholm Jr. batting cleanup. He'll be playing second base. Anthony Volpe batting fifth. He'll be playing shortstop. Austin Wells batting sixth. He'll be at the dish. Jason Dominguez is back in the lineup. He'll be batting seventh. Trent Grisham is batting eighth. He'll be playing center field. And batting ninth, playing third base, is Oswald Peraza. And on the mound today, it is Carlos Carrasco. So Cody Bellinger is not in the lineup. Apparently, he had food poisoning. I guess he had some wings last night, and looks like it was some pretty bad wings. So he had some food poisoning, and he will not be in today's lineup. Apparently, he was throwing up all night, and I wish him well. It sucks too because he literally just came back from a minor back injury. He had a stiff back, and then he comes back, and now he's just throwing up because of bad food. Hopefully he heals up, and we can hopefully he's back in the lineup tomorrow. Let's see how he feels. Hopefully he can heal up. But yeah, food poisoning. I don't know about you all. I've had it before. It sucks. It's not fun. Yeah, it's a terrible feeling. But hopefully he heals up. Now the starting lineup for the Detroit Tigers, it's going to be Justin Henry Malloy. He'll be DHing. Kerry Carpenter is playing left field. Riley Green is batting third. He'll be playing center field. Spencer Torkelson, he'll be at the cleanup spot. He'll be playing first base. Colt Keith is batting fifth. He'll be playing second base. Zach McKinstry is batting sixth. He'll be playing right field. Javi Baez will be at third base. He'll be batting seventh. Former Yankee prospect Trey Sweeney is playing shortstop. He'll be batting eighth. Jake Rogers is batting ninth. He'll be at the dish. And then you have Tardik Skubal on the mound today for the Detroit Tigers. So, that's your lineup for the Detroit Tigers. So, we'll see how it all plays out. But let's talk about predictions, though, folks. Let's get right into the predictions. What are we thinking for predictions for Carlos Carrasco? As I was looking at the poll, it looks like a lot of you are going, or a lot of you. Let's see. I think I got a few more votes here. So the majority of you that voted, so 14 votes, are saying, there's a tie. There's a tie now. So 43% is saying one to 3 innings. 4 to 6 innings is also 43%. 7 to 9 innings is 14%. So we have a tie here. But what are we thinking? Let's drop our predictions for Carlos Carrasco. Let's see what we're thinking. Cookie Carrasco, Jacob, for us, I'll say this. He looked good during spring training. He definitely was fighting for a spot. I think he certainly was shown that he deserves it. He looked good in his first outing as a starter against the Diamondbacks. I liked what he did. He may have not worked out there for you guys, but he could work out for the Yankees, right? And you have a pitching coach like Matt Blake, who, I talk about him all the time, does a really good job with the pitching staff. So you can't go wrong with Matt Blake. But drop your predictions, folks, for Carlos Carrasco. What are we thinking for Carlos Carrasco in today's game? I think he will go. So personally, I think he will go. I think he'll go 4 2/3. I think he'll go 4 2/3. I think he'll have. Let's see, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks. I think he'll give up a couple of runs. So that's what I got for Carrasco. So I'm not thinking a long outing for him. Again, 4 2/3, 4 strikeouts, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, 2 runs. That's what I got. Let's see everybody else's predictions in the chat. If I want to see everybody else's predictions. Let's see what we got. But yeah, it looks like, okay, so now it's updated to 15 votes. So a lot of you are saying 1 to 3 innings. I actually got him going 4, 4 2/3 again. But let me know what you all are thinking. So Lou is saying 3 innings, 4 runs, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks is what Lou is saying. Okay. I gotcha. What other predictions do we have? Yeah, and I was looking at the weather in Detroit, and it looks like it's gonna be another freezing one. I'm gonna check one more time just to see, but let's see. They're saying, yeah, right now, I mean, they're saying it's 36 degrees. I mean, they're gonna have a high of 39 in today's game, so it's definitely gonna be freezing. At least looks like the sun's gonna be out, so I mean that's good news. But yeah, to play in that freezing cold, it's never fun to play in cold weather. But sometimes you do what you got to do. So. But it looks like I only got the one prediction from Lou. Anybody else want to drop predictions? Let me know. If not, we'll go ahead and just move on to our other predictions. Yeah, it's another cold day in paradise, right? Yeah, 39 degrees is going to be your high. Doesn't look like it's going to be snowing. They're not showing snow, so that's good. All right, let's talk about home runs. What do we got for home runs today? Who's hitting a home run for the Yankees today? There were no home runs hit yesterday. Who's hitting a home run today? Anybody want to drop predictions for that? So, I'll say this for home runs. I think that. What up, OG? What's going on, OG? What's going on? But home runs, I think Judge is due for one. I think Judge will hit a home run off of Scooble today. So I'll say Judge. I'll say Dominguez. I'll say Judge and Dominguez and Paul Goldschmidt. Those are my 3. So Goldschmidt, Judge, Dominguez. Those are my 3 right there for home runs. Cold Italian Pizza says Carrasco 5 runs and how many innings? I don't know. Maybe 3 or 4. Okay. Understood. 5 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts, 2 earned runs is what you got for Cookie Carrasco. Yeah, Judgy's hitting a home run. Okay. Ken says no home runs. Understood. I mean, it's cold, so I get that. You like the Dominguez call? Yeah. Dominguez. I'm calling for Dominguez to hit a home run today. I think he'll hit a home run today. So let's just hope for the best, right? I think he'll hit a home run today. So yeah, again, my home run call is going to be Goldschmidt, Dominguez, and Judge. Those are my 3. Cold Italian Pizza says 0 home runs. Understood. Any other home run predictions before we move on? Because we're gonna get into we got a couple of more predictions to go, and then we'll get to everybody's favorite segment, which is food, because everybody participates in that, right? So, but what do we got? Okay, so OG saying Grisham hits a home run. Okay, Grisham hits a home run. I mean, that's not a bad prediction at all, man. He is playing today. There, he is playing. He's playing center field. Again, Cody Bellinger is not in the lineup because he got food poisoning. That's never a fun time. But yeah, he got food poisoning. Carlton Gardner saying Judge, Jazz, and Dominguez. Okay, so you and I have the same predictions except for the Jazz predictions. So you got Jazz. I got Goldschmidt. I like it. What's up, Ray? How's it going, man? Good to see you as always. Every time you pick Judge to hit a home run, he hits one, and so I'm going with him. Did you predict home run for him yesterday there, Frederick? If you did, it didn't happen. Come on, man. Just kidding. But all right, so how many double plays did the Yankees hit into today? How many double plays do we have? Are the Yankees going to hit into? What do we got for double plays? Yeah, they have a tough lefty for sure, man. I mean, like I said, Skubal is 0-2 to start the season so far with a 5.91 ERA. But I'm not sleeping on him. I think he might do some work. So Yankees need to be ready. Jose Sanchez says Dominguez and Peraza home runs and Judge. All right, so Dominguez, Peraza. So we got a few folks saying Peraza and Judge. Nice, I like it. Ray Klickner is saying the Yankees will hit into one double play. What's up, Erica? She's saying passing by to drop a like. I appreciate you. The Yankees absolutely have to win this one, especially if they're not. You don't want them losing the series. You want to see the lineup again? Yeah, let's pull up the lineup again real quick. Let's pull up the lineup. Nosebleed section, what's up? He's saying no home runs and no double plays. Okay, so 0-0. So I got a few of you folks are saying no home runs today. All right. I get it. I understand. Cold day. I mean, but that's your lineup right there, Beagle. So check that lineup out and let me know if you want to drop your home run predictions. But yeah, so hit into one double play, 4 home runs. I like the optimism. Okay, so who's hitting home runs today there, Beagle? Home runs, Jazz, Ben, Rice, and Trent. Okay, so those are your 4. Cool. I respect that. All right. I think as far as double plays go, I think there's going to be 0 double plays today. I'll go 0. I'll say 0. Usually I say a lot of times I'll say 1 or 2, but I'm going to go 0 this time. Jose Sanchez says 3 double plays. So the Yankees are going to hit into 3. Understood. Nosebleed's given a opinion on the lineup. He says he would switch Wells and Jazz, but the lineup is okay. Okay, so you would have Jazz bat 6th, and then Austin Wells bat 4th. Understood. 4 stolen bases today. You think the Yankees will be so Yankees are going to have 4 stolen bases? I could maybe 2 from Volpe, 2 from Jazz, maybe 1 from Judge. You would have Judge bat 2nd in your opinion. Yeah, I mean, there's been a debate of like whether or not Judge should be batting 2nd, should he bat 3rd? I mean, there's been differing opinions on that, but he's batting 3rd today, so there's been a few games where he batted 2nd. Skubal is a tough pitcher. Like I said, just because he's 0-2 with a 5.91 ERA, I'm not sleeping on him. The guy's a Cy Young. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to sleep on him. So let's see what he. I'm not saying it's going to be an easy game, but this is a game that the Yankees have to win so they don't lose a series. And hopefully, if they win today, they can win tomorrow. But tomorrow's going to be another tough matchup, especially with Jack Flaherty, who's going to be on the mound. Yeah, so yes, Yankees force stolen bases. Yeah, Jazz strikes out way too much, man. Those strikeouts need to come down. The guys just needs to stop hitting for the moon constantly. Like it's so annoying. He's constantly trying to hit for the moon. So he doesn't have to do that at every at bat. What's up, Sean Browning? What's going on? All right, so let's see. Score predictions, people. What do we got? What do we got for score predictions? What's the score in today's game? Will the Yankees come away with a win? What are you all thinking for scores? Is it going to be a pretty high scoring game, low scoring game? Remember, it's 39 degrees it's going to be a high of 39 in Detroit, so it's going to be another freezing day. Yeah, torpedo bats don't work if you can't make contact. Well, yeah. Sean Browning is going 8-2. Ray Klickner is going 5-3. Beagle is going 5-1. Nosebleed coming through with the 5-3 scores. So Ray and Nosebleed both saying 5-3. I can dig that. I'm gonna say it's gonna be 5-4. That's gonna be my score prediction. 5-4 Yankees. Yeah, hopefully the game that you go to is Paul Skeens pitching there, Frederick. That would be pretty awesome. But I'm going to go 5-4 for my score prediction. That's what I got. 100-0 Tigers, JK. Yeah, sure. OG says Jazz could easily be a legitimate 5-star first-tier superstar with some patience at the plate and a focus making contact as a first priority. He's still a little bit hyped up. Yeah, I mean, Jazz Chisholm Jr. can be a better player than what he is, man. He could be way better than what he is. Yeah, if he could just stop with the strikeouts and stop trying to constantly hit for the skies, he'd be a much better hitter. He'd be much better offensively. I just defensively, he's great. I love having him there at second base. He's making good plays. Defensively, I have no complaints about him. But offensively, yeah, there's struggles there. He's either very high, very low. You don't know which version of Jazz Chisholm you're going to get. But that needs to improve. Lou is saying 6-3 Tigers, so he's thinking the Tigers are going to take the series with a win today. Jose Sanchez is going 7-2 Yankees. Okay, I dig that. Yeah, I'm still sticking with my 5-4 prediction here, folks. Still going with the 5-4. And there's 24 votes in the chat, and it looks like, all right, so a lot of you are saying now that Carrasco is going to pitch between 4 to 6 innings. So 62% of you are saying 4 to 6 innings. Before it was 1 to 3 innings. That was leading, but 4 to 6 has taken a whopping lead now. So, all right. I like it though. I like it. But Judge will go off. Yeah, I have Judge as one of my home run predictions. I think Judge is going to go off as well. I think he's gonna hit a home run. He's part of my home run prediction, along with him, Goldschmidt, and Dominguez. So, but yeah. But what do we got for food, folks? What's for lunch today? What's for lunch, brunch, breakfast, dinner? I mean, what do we got, folks? What are we eating today for today's game? It's an early one. I mean, maybe some of you may not be hungry. Maybe some of you have already eaten, depending on where you are. But what are we eating? Jazz could benefit from some fine-tuned composure on and off the field, but I love his sheer talent and charisma, a lot of potential. I like his energy. I really do like his energy. I feel like he's the guy that hypes the team up in the clubhouse. He's the guy that he's the guy that has a lot of fun, probably has the most fun, out of the group. So brings good vibes to the team. So you kind of see that with Jazz Chisholm Jr. Yeah, your Gators won. Yeah, if my Gators came back to win, Yankees can. Oh, for sure, man. And congratulations to the Gators for making it happen. They are the champions for the NCAA men's basketball for 2025. So that was it was a good tournament. It was a good tournament once again. And congratulations to the Gators. They made an epic comeback to beat Houston. Houston, the way that game ended was pretty sad for Houston. But what are you going to do? Just at about 3 eggs soft boiled there for Beagle. Yeah, appreciate you there, OG. Ray Klickner's having turkey breast sandwich with some chips and pasta salad. That sounds really good. Cold Italian saying I'll be very happy if Carrasco goes 6. If he goes 6, dude, that would be a solid outing by Cookie. I would like that very much, man. I would like that very much. That would be great for Carrasco. Ken is thinking about some tacos. I mean, it is Tuesday, and it is Taco Tuesday, so never a bad idea on a Tuesday. So Taco Tuesday. Sean Brown is thinking fish or a Baconator from Wendy's. Okay. I guess whatever fits your mood. I don't know if you are you on your way to work today, or are you off today, there, Sean? But yeah, fish or Baconator. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Any other food? Thinking Thai food for lunch? Oh, okay. Sean's off today. Nice, man. Well, hopefully you get to relax, watch some Yankees, and chill out on the couch. Lasagna with a little garlic bread and some arugula baby spinach with a OG coming through with the food. Nice, man. I dig that. Nothing wrong with a little lasagna, garlic bread. Yes, indeed, man. Beagle saying he kept lunch simple. Yeah, for sure. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with having a breakfast for lunch or breakfast for dinner. Breakfast for dinner is awesome. Sometimes, man. You got to go to a diner that's still open, right? It's all it's never a bad thing. But yes, indeed, folks. But I am going to probably cut it off right here, folks, because I need to get ready for the play-by-play. Get ready for that. Let's see what the Yankees do, and hopefully they come away with a win tonight, right? And let's see what happens. They do need a better outing. They are going up against School, so School again. I'm not sleeping on them. Soft boiled eggs. Nothing wrong with that, Beagle. Nothing wrong with that. Whatever floats your boat, man. Whatever floats your boat. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna cut this one off now. But I do appreciate everybody tuning in wherever you did tune in from. I do appreciate it. So let's hope the Yankees could come away with a win today. Let's hope they can split the series and then go for the series win tomorrow before they come back to Yankee Stadium on Friday, where they will host the San Francisco Giants in a 3-game series, which the San Francisco Giants right now are on a roll. So it's still early. It's still early in the season. I know some fans are already kind of in a little bit of a panic mode, but this is game 11 that they're going to play. I mean, the season is still, pretty fresh. This is about, the second week into the season. So let's, I wouldn't necessarily get into panic mode yet. The Yankees are getting reinforcements coming back slowly but surely. Hopefully we'll have a little bit more of a complete team when these folks come back. And then let's see what happens moving forward. But right now, they have a 6-4 record. I don't think anybody expected that. Honestly, I don't think anyone expected 6-4 from the Yankees. I don't think they expected the Yankees to have this kind of start. But here we are, people. Here we are. But I'll end that poll, and the final results. It looks like 25 votes, 60% of you said 4 to 6 innings. That's what the majority of you voted. So 60% of you voted for that. But thank you all so much. Thank you for tuning in. Join me for the play-by-play. I will be going live for that. I hope to see all of you there. And as always, I do appreciate the support. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you all hit that like button on the way out. It does really help out the channel. Make sure you all share this channel out. Make sure you subscribe too. And I would greatly appreciate it. I'll see you all here in the next 10 minutes. And you all have a good day. And let's go Yankees.